Hey, what's happening, my friend? This is Ryan, and we're here in Kelowna, BC, Canada, at a beautiful bed and breakfast. And this is our view. And we've done a lot of reading, and I want to share with you some big takeaways that I've learned over the past few days and few weeks, and why I stopped chasing the feel-good moments in my life, and how it's completely changed my business and life forever. So I want to give you some takeaways to help you make some more money and help you increase, your business and your fulfillment in your life. So before we get into the training, I want you just to listen to how peaceful it is here and how quiet and amazing. So we've been here for 3 days. This is the third day now, and there's this beautiful pool here, and we've done a lot of reading. I got some books here, as you can see, and I want to share with you, when you have an opportunity to go away from your typical environment, your typical home, and it kind of puts you in a different frame of mind. You get to see things differently from a different perspective than you would normally see them in your everyday life. And I want to, share with you some of the reflections I've had over the last couple of days, and they've been huge, to say the least. So, when I was growing up, through my 20s, mid-20s, I was introduced to this concept of personal development. Maybe you've heard of it. And when I was first introduced to it and started applying it to my life, I always knew it was there, but I didn't really understand it. And when I really started to apply it to my life, I became obsessed. And what I thought was, maybe you can relate to this, is I thought I was broken and I need to be fixed. I thought that, why do I think negative? Why do I lack confidence? Why do I have these thoughts sometimes that are totally random about other people or myself, and they're really not positive thoughts? And why am I not ultimately where I want to be in my life? And so when personal development came into my life, I thought that was the answer. And I became obsessed with learning, audios and CDs and books and other people's stories, success stories. I couldn't get enough information. And so how I viewed my life was, this is where I was with my past, and the trauma and the challenges and the frustrations and the negativity, and not feeling worthy enough or good enough. And I felt that personal development over here was the solution. And that was the answer that would fix all of my problems in life. And all I had to do was go out and learn new information, change who I was, change my thoughts, change my thinking, and visualize and meditate and create a new vision for my life, and everything would be fine. Everything would work out for the best. And that was the philosophy that I lived by for, last 5-6 years. And so and you can probably relate to this, but when I started going down that path, I would have some success and some failures, and I always felt like there was something I needed to fix. There was something I was trying to do to improve myself. And at the same time, I still felt like, why am I still procrastinating? Why am I still holding myself back from, going out and taking crazy, massive action? Why am I still having certain negative thoughts about myself or about others? And as things kept coming up, and I thought, well, all I need to do is go visualize. All I need to do is meditate. All I need to do is read another book. Go to another seminar. There's just more I need to do. That person over here, I don't want to be that person, so I'm going to inundate myself with more books, more information to change my life. And at the same time, I kind of felt this feeling inside that I was missing something, and I didn't know what it was. And I don't know if you can relate, and this has been going on for years. There's just something that wasn't there. And I got introduced to, actually by the teachings of Debbie Ford, who's since passed, and she talks a lot about this concept called shadow work. And I never really understood it because, Chris was doing her thing, but we weren't studying at the same time. And so she introduces me to this concept, and the concept is very simple. It's, instead of trying to mask yourself with personal growth, personal development, question why you're doing that and go back into your actual pains. Go back into the things from your past that made you feel less than, that made you feel like you're not worthy. Pains from, traumas from maybe something that happened to you when you were young, or something that maybe you perceived that was negative from your parents. We're talking like some deep stuff, right? And the concept that she has is very simple, is that personal growth is like putting ice cream on top of poop. That even if you do that, after a couple bites, you're still going to go back to the poop, right? And so this just blew my mind. So the last 4 weeks, and really intensely over the last couple of days, I've been studying and applying and learning this information. And it's completely warped my mind, because it's the opposite on how the majority of people are introduced to how to become successful in business. You know, we are taught to go out there, grow as yourself as a leader, grow yourself as an individual with personal development, which is true. You have to do those things. However, if you're not dealing with stuff from your past, you know, the messy stuff, the ugly stuff that no one wants to talk about, then you'll always have this facade that you need to fix yourself. You need to change yourself when you're not really dealing with the underlying issues. And so what I've realized when it comes to business and when it comes to, you know, us being able to do these things is I've been working on myself these last 4 weeks with a lot of things from the ages 3 to 6. You know, a lot of things that have come up, specifically 6 to 7. And there's a time frame in there of things that I've been dealing with that have literally been blocking me at the age of 31. So stuff that happened when I was 6, 7 years old that I haven't dealt with, that I haven't integrated, is affecting me as a 31-year-old doing business with a multi-million-dollar business. And what I've learned is going into those wounds and going into those past. And I look at it like this now. It's a lot different. Is growing as a person, personal development with the audiobooks and CDs is excellent, but it's a very analytical process. It's a process of trying to absorb more information and thinking of ways that you can change yourself, or thinking how to be positive. Whereas this process of shadow work and going into your pains and going into your traumas is more of a heartfelt process. You can't do it with your head. And, you know, we've had some tears, definitely, you know, over the past few days, and some stuff's come up. And, you know, I truly believe that it's a process that allows you to really get into the core soul, the core reasons of why you're stuck and why you're not advancing to where you want to be in your life. And here's the craziest thing about this, my friend. Started working on this stuff, and the more that you can accept things from your past and realize that that's where your true power lies, the more people will be able to allow you into their lives. You can connect with people so much better. And if, you know, you're in the world of business, that's what it's all about. It's about connecting with individuals. And I'm telling you, this is something that I'm so looking forward to exploring. You know, I'm just 4 weeks into this stuff, so it's all brand new. But I had to cut this video to you because, you know, something that I truly believe is blocking people from getting to ultimately where they want to be. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to put a couple of links down below somewhere for some information, some videos that you can learn more about, you know, what I'm studying, what I'm doing. And if any way it impacts you, awesome. You know, it's going to help you out a lot in your business and help you out a lot in your life. And I just look forward to really seeing you develop as a person and seeing you being able to get to the core reason on what is stopping you from going to the next level in your life. And with that, friends, said, as always, leave your comments, leave your questions down below. And we're going to enjoy this view. And it's starting to get sunny now, thankfully. And I hope you have an amazing day. We'll talk to you soon, friends.